Yo, it's good. It's your boy Yogi Two Time.
It's your boy X, man.
Yeah, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to another Kevin Samuels one. We in person today. You know what I'm saying? Live. You know what I'm saying? From the motherfucking studio broadcast.
Nah, this is split screen right here, bro.
The studio broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but before we get into this, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man.
Please, God, send me a husband. Niggas asking for God now?
Oh, please, God, send me a husband. That's the title, right?
Bonnet Chronicles, baby.
Bonnet Chronicles, baby.
So, what age should a woman start? What age should a woman start lowering her price?
I don't think a woman should lower her price. Period. Like,
period.
Okay. Why?
I feel like God is gonna elevate you with
Now,
every
see,
level.
hold on. If you pay attention when I said God already came down and tapped you on your shoulder and said,
I don't. No, I'm serious. I feel like
I'm serious too. God has, okay, are you in Dallas?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Let me tell you something, sweetheart. I lived in Dallas most of my adult life, and God ain't got nothing to do with our natural choices in relationships. Go ask T.D. Jakes. Go ask Freddie Haynes. Go ask Tony Evans. Go down to Ibach and ask. Go ask any preacher there, and I will tell you, God ain't got nothing to do with our natural choices.
God has a lot to do with everything.
No, it doesn't.
Actually.
Because if he did, then he'd be responsible for this mess right now. Marriage is a natural choice. Jesus ain't your husband. You picked the right one. I grew up in the church. This ain't gonna happen.
Oh my God. No, but I agree with you. I totally agree.
But women shouldn't. You say she shouldn't lower her value.
I feel like
God,
women.
why?
Okay, look. Honestly, I agree with you about women should get married early because I was actually engaged and all of that at 23 in my early prime, and and then things happened. We was together until I was about 26, and now I'm 31. Single, no kids.
Who you think ended it, X? Who you think ended it?
I'm gonna say she did.
About a lot.
I don't know he ended it.
Who ended the engagement?
I did. No, he was.
So three people before. So three people earlier to the sister. 3 calls earlier. Remember I said?
How long were they together, actually?
They said they got together at 23, I think, right? And they ended at 30 something. She was like 26.
Okay, she probably want to get married. He probably didn't want to get married. That's,
She thought she wanted to get married.
That's right. Yeah,
you talk to a sister in her early 20s.
So
she's having a
long.
long-term relationship or a fiance, and it ended.
It's long as fuck.
Yeah, but he wasn't for me.
Okay.
I
the
didn't want to
streets.
waste any more time. Like, I feel like he wasn't for me.
So what's the purpose of marriage?
I feel like it's a foundation. I feel like it's a business partner. Like, I feel like,
bro, it's gonna be controversial. Maybe. I don't even think divorce should be a thing. I feel like once you decide to get married, that should be it. You stuck with that person. Honestly.
All this commitment, you ain't getting half of shit. You know
Because you saying for life when you get married.
Yeah.
I take that just seriously. Like, you saying something for life, that's just for life, bro. Ain't no other thing to run to.
For life until I'm unhappy. You know what I'm saying?
That's what divorce comes to.
And
Divorce is lucrative.
300 different people at your weddings. At your weddings. Well, we got like 4 weddings, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to find the right man. The other man's was dusty. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't have enough money.
I don't know. I feel like.
So if you believe that, then what does God have to do with it? You make a practical decision in business.
I feel like you have to marry somebody that elevates you. I feel like a marriage is a partnership.
But I say earlier, guys, I hate this partnership term.
I feel like marriage is about family, love.
It ain't about love. It's about duty and responsibility. What's wrong with me? I grew up right. What's wrong with me is I grew up right. Marriage is about duty. It's not about your flighty love and all that stuff that comes and goes with the wind.
So you don't think you need
Hold on, listen. Were your grandparents or your great grandparents married for 30, 40, 50 years?
Yeah.
You think that was love?
My granny said it was love.
No, your granny told you to love because that's just what you wanted to believe. That was duty.
Duty, you know what I'm saying? When you put your, you know, when they be like, yo, you trying to get up in the gang, it's blood in, blood out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
It was duty.
I don't know.
The funny thing is, your grandmother got married at what age?
This is 2021.
Your grandmother got married at, hold on. Your grandmother got married at what age?
She was young, like she was about 20, 21.
Exactly. And the only thing that's happened in 2021 is you women are all outside of your natural order.
But my
why
granny
you're dying alone.
Marry early. My granny taught me to marry early.
Exactly. She told you, but you're
in
2021, especially in the black community, black women
yo, let me see you without the bottom.
are living according to their own.
I needed to see.
Oh, that's all you need to see.
Doing what you want to do.
No, you can't just marry anybody. Or would you marry anybody?
I'm making this quick video because it has been 1 month since joining the Cash Flow 101 system, and so what I wanted to do is...
See, that's a disingenuous question.
You don't like girls in bonnets?
You don't, yo?
Not this girl. She average.
The question is
this. You said you was average. At best.
I could be average at best too. That's fine.
Are you a wife?
You don't like her eyelashes? They long?
No. Are you a wife?
Those ain't her eyelashes.
Yes or no question?
Yes.
Okay.
Those are eyelashes?
He who finds the wife finds a good thing.
That shit weird.
For
fake eyelashes are mad weird.
You may be a lot of things.
Yeah,
the woman I'm talking to right now.
They got products. That's why.
Why you say that?
Nigga, I know your ass, man. I'm selling stuff, bro. Chill.
What is the wife's role?
Yo, we too, yo.
It's not. No, it's not. What was Eve's purpose? Your job as a wife is to be what?
You have to be a great...
She don't even know. You have to be a great... pussy giver.
You
can't be putting me on the spot. I feel like a wife has to put God
Come
first.
to a 30-year-old woman that says influencer marketing professional.
Yeah, I feel like a wife has to put her family first. I feel like a wife has to know how to cook, clean, loyalty, communication, and most importantly, know God. Like, I feel like a wife has to teach her children how to...
Okay, you want to go... So we want to do Christian marriage, do we?
You don't feel like you need God in a marriage?
No, I just want to be clear. So when I start going in on Christian marriage, you don't start going sideways on it.
I'll go sideways.
I just feel like...
See, that's the point, sweetheart. You don't know. And as a Christian black woman, you should know. A woman's job, Eve's job, was to be a helpmeet to Adam. That's your job. Your role on the planet is a man. Not your career, not your job.
As a man.
Take it up with your
See, she don't get it. She like, it's a man. What do you mean? Like, I gotta be his hand and foot? Yeah, that's what alpha males want.
In that kitchen.
But not even
I'm fucking with you.
I know disrespectful shit, but that's what an alpha male wants. He wants you to be in the kitchen.
Submissive.
He wants you cooking, cleaning. He don't want you to.
He wants submission.
Don't nobody want you to be like, yo, I got my business and made $2 million.
Hold on, did she say she wanted a high value man?
Please, God, send me a husband. Sounds like you want a high value man, right? But
I don't think she could command that. To be real with you.
But what I'm saying is, right?
Yeah.
If a man makes $4 million a year, right?
Talk to me.
He don't care if a woman make $1 million. Like, you not contribute that to nothing. You're just talking about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's still not as much as he's making, so it don't even matter. So it's like,
the thing is, when you really break it down, right? So the percentage society, total society, black, white, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. That makes 6 figures or above is literally less than 5%, bro. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. And then you got to think about the color thing.
Yeah.
That's even less.
Yeah.
And then you want him to be. A lot of these girls want him to be good looking, committed. Is you crazy? Who the fuck you think you are?
Yeah.
Cause the thing is though, like, again, I'm calling Kevin Samuels basically right now. We all not that special to get the cream of the crop, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The unfortunate part for women is we pick y'all. Y'all don't necessarily pick us. Y'all allow us to, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they pick us if we broke. If you broke,
I guess so. Yeah. But I'm saying in terms of like money, we picking y'all.
Yeah.
For real. We choose whether or not we want to be married to you, move in with you, give you a ring, give you children, for the most part. Sometimes niggas fuck up. But yeah, man, like you have to realize if you're not a top tier female in terms of looks and body and stuff, why would a man cuff you? If you have nothing, if you come with nothing, like if you can't cook, clean, or have money, or the money's at the bottom, is the end of the totem pole, because we don't really give a fuck about money. But if you don't have looks and you don't know how to be a wife or a mother, why would a man cuff you? You just a black hole in terms of like
what?
You just a black hole in terms of like
what?
A black hole.
Just trying to make you enunciate the whole, you know what I'm saying? Like, not no hole, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I heard originally.
A black hole meaning like, it's kind of like, what do you call them things? Like,
volcano?
No. Like what's it called? A bottomless pit. I said that one.
Okay.
Your bottomless pit. Like, money just gets thrown in there and nothing comes back up of value. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what you become. Just facts.
You know what's so crazy? Honestly, this is my first time being on your page. I've been hearing about you. And
but the thing is, so many black women, you don't take relationships, marriage, life seriously. It's a game. It's a joke.
No, I do take my relationship.
That's why it could be this flighty stuff about love. Let me ask you a question, serious question. At 31 years old, do you think you're as serious as a 31-year-old as your grandmother was when she was 31?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
do you think the women today? Do you think the women of 2021 are as serious as women their age back 100 years ago?
No.
No, they're not.
Because life has changed back, you know.
And it's gotten more serious, but you've gotten less serious.
No, I feel like I am serious, but guys, men like to play a lot of games. They don't want the little.
No. Hold on. Hold on. Time out. No. That doesn't work with me. We're going from women to you trying to.
Contrary to popular belief, bro, there's a lot of dudes that's ready to settle down.
Yeah.
Like some of the dudes I know that's ready to settle down, I'd be like, bro, I'd be trying to talk them into being a hoe. They ain't listening.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how. I just feel like women miss those guys and go for the dudes that's gonna dog them out.
Oh, so that's what you're trying to do to me. That's what you're trying to do. Okay, I get it now.
What?
You trying to talk me into not settling? No, I was trying to settle.
The hell is this nigga talking about, bro? I mean, to be honest with my pal here, man, any woman that gives him love and affection, hold on to her, please.
You gotta hold on to her. Hold on.
Do not let her go.
Fasten that shit over there.
What the fuck is this?
That's my little workout shit. Vacation, you know what I'm saying? Pass it to me.
Well, he doing freaky shit over here.
Well, that's my sex shit. What's it called? Pass it to me, cuz. That's, you know what I'm saying?
This look like some workout to y'all guys?
God.
You working something.
Tight rope, you know what I'm saying? Tight grip.
That's how you hold on to it in the position?
The tightest grip, you know what I'm saying? Continue with your conversation, X.
Anyway, yeah, like that, like ladies, I promise you, if y'all watch, I promise you, there's dudes out here. Mm-hmm. But y'all kind of, a lot of y'all kind of favor the guys that aren't as easy to make commit.
They want. Hold on. Let me pop stepping real quick.
They want a challenge.
A lot of women, they hate to say this and they hate to believe it's true, right? But a lot of women want men that are favored by other women. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants men that's like, yo, yeah, I'm glad you got that nigga. He's a good nigga. Nobody wants him, but he's a good nigga. No shorty likes that. Like, yeah, nobody wants him, but he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying?
I put it to them this way, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say the dude is 5'3". Mm-hmm. He's loyal. Mm-hmm. He makes 6 figures.
Yep, 6 figures. Y'all like 6 figures.
Matter of fact, I'll even throw this in there. He like fucking a lot.
He like fucking, but his dick look on. What they motherfuckers say? Motherfuckers man, pepper pecan. You know what I'm saying? Like this big. You know what I'm saying? But he like to fuck a lot. You know what I'm saying?
He like to fuck a lot. Mm-hmm. He buys you. He appreciates you. He always buying you stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Would y'all cuff him? 5'3", 6 figures,
fuck like a rabbit.
And what's the other thing you said? Pepe Pequeño too.
Yeah, small penis, fuck like a rabbit.
What you doing? What you doing?
Mm-hmm. Let's know.
Talk to me.
Reflect to men. Women have gotten less serious with more opportunity.
No.
No.
They don't want a loyal woman. They want the
First of all, understand something.
You got
over here, we stay on the subject. The men you decide to let in your bed are your problems. You get a man that doesn't want to.
Man, though, that's what's so crazy.
Then where's your husband?
I'm picky. I have a problem. Like,
oh, you picky.
Like, you can't you cannot make this up. They're always picky. The super picky women always seem to have the same problem. You can't find them. Then why didn't you marry your fiance?
It's kind of personal. He was like abusive. I can't marry a man that's abusive.
All right.
I know how to do with this one. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Of abusive. All right. See, what funny thing is, I always.
Nah, I mean, there's not really much you can go with that. You'd be like,
it's not really.
You'd be like, all right, he was abusive.
Like,
fair enough.
What he do to you? Nah, he can't even say that. He's like, all right.
Nah, because if he said what might be perceived as controversial, if he said, "What did you do to make him abusive?" that would have sounded crazy to a lot of people.
Big cancel.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because you also gotta. Because the thing is that if you go deeper into it, you gotta have to ask her like, were you also abusive? Were you provoking him? And these are just legitimate questions.
Were you physically?
Verbally? Yeah. Were you also physically abusive to him as well? These are just pre-questions that you ask.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't say what they did.
Yeah, they just
in a lot of situations. The same, bro.
The funny thing is, if you never watched my platform, you see all the hearts going.
I never watched your live.
They've heard this. So men and women have heard these things before. This is new to you, but it's almost like people are sitting there like, "Dang, he said that." Because it's like, at what age do you feel like you need to start panicking if you're not
right now?
Okay, and are you actively? Do you want to be married?
Yes, I want to have a family. I want marriage. Like,
how many kids? Do you want children?
Yes, I want a boy and a girl. Like,
how many children would you like?
Huh?
How many children would you like?
2, a boy and a girl.
Do you want to have to work to pay some significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child?
Yes, like, well.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant? Not would you? Do you want to have to?
I mean.
Do you want to have to work after you're married and pregnant.
It's okay to say no.
I want to relax. I want to have residual income coming in, so I won't have to necessarily.
So you don't want to have
residual income mean I want his income coming through. If I got some income, cool, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just not trying to work for real.
To pay significant bills, you want your husband to have the financial burden.
Yeah, but
how much would a man need? How much would a man need? How much would a man need to make in Dallas to provide a middle class lifestyle for you and 2 children? That means kids can go to a decent private school, public school, even a private school, have cars if necessary at 16, go to college and have college people. How much would you need to make annually?
I mean, for Dallas, you can make 6 figures and live pretty much 6 or 7.
How much would you need to make to provide
6 or 7?
Him, you, and 2 kids.
6 or 7 in a southern place, a southern area. 6 or 7. So when she say 6,
this nigga selling dope, nigga.
Listen, 6. When she say 6 or 7, right? That means mid 6, low 7s. That
what
means
percentage
like
of black men actually
$300 to $1 million a year.
I'm going to assume she want a black man. What percentage of black men can make 6 or 7 figures in Dallas, Texas right now?
A year?
A year. Less than the percent, I would say.
Shit, man. Yeah, probably maybe 1% or like 0.5. Damn, you can't be talking on black issues.
No, give me a number. 6 to 7 numbers.
But I'm saying, like, she seemed like a woman that wants to date a black man. I'm just guessing. I could be wrong. But I would say, if that's what she want, then you also have to be realistic about what percentage of black men actually have that or can provide that.
Hey,
and then have her requirements probably of looks and morality.
Yeah, because if you look at it, right? So say it's Dallas, Texas, right?
Yep.
So what's it called? Dallas, Texas. Average income, right? Okay. The average income in Dallas, Texas, as of 2019, was $30,000 per person for a household, which means a household, which to you guys watching, is more than 2. The household average income is $52,000 a year. So she's saying she wants somebody that makes 6 times minimum the average income, and then on the high end, probably 6 times the average income, and then on the high end, probably 20 times the average income. Very hard.
How much annually? Give me a number, not 6 figures.
I think a good man for Dallas, at least 150 to 175.
He has to replace your salary. $175,000 will not cut it for 2 kids. I lived in Dallas for 12 years.
So
where you going? Where you going? No. Where you're talking about closer to $250,000. Okay. Do you care if your husband's black? Did you care if your husband is black or not?
You know what's crazy? My mom said I'm gonna marry a white guy.
Do you want your husband to be black?
I don't know.
Do you want your children to be black?
Whoever you talking about, God, but whoever God send me, that's a good
No,
man.
this ain't got nothing to do with God.
So I prefer black.
Do you want your... Okay. What percentage of black men earn, or what percentage of men earn over...
Yo, just so y'all know, we did not watch this video beforehand. Because what we just talked about, the percentage of black men that have that type of income, we did not watch this video beforehand. So that's just coincidental. That's just crazy. Huh?
What happened?
Nah, because he said, alright, so with everything she required, right? What income do you want that man to have? She said 150. She said 100 to 150,000. He was like, nah. With everything that you want, it's gonna be at least 250, right? And then he said, "What do you prefer today?" She kind of skip around it, like the race of the man.
Yeah, black brother.
And she was kind of just like, whatever God gives me. He's like, nah. What do you prefer? She said, a black man. And that's when I cut it off at.
6 figures in this country.
I don't know.
Guess.
65%.
What?
Earn over 6 figures. 65%, so close to 7 out of 10 men in this country earn $100,000 or more.
Are you gonna say 55%?
See, motherfucker, you know what happening right now? Motherfuckers be going to the motherfucking store and they be fooling them with the Gucci belts, fooling them with the bottles in the club. You know what I'm saying?
Bum bitch alert, real quick. Stupid bitch alert.
Oh, man, you getting real disrespectful.
Being with, like, bro, what country even has that high of a percentage?
But
bro?
listen, what I'm saying is that
75%,
bro, you got.
65% of men make 6 figures or more.
You gotta understand, bro.
The hell? Come on, bro.
Bro, you go to the club, right? If 65% of niggas in there is getting a bottle,
what club is this?
But no, I'm saying a lot of places we've been to. When we go like travel out of mass, right? There's a lot of people buying bottles, right? The bottles is starting off at $300, right? If you thinking logically, right? A person that gets 2 bottles for $600, right? You obviously think they make more than $600 a week, obviously. Which may not be true in all certain situations.
Most situations.
But if you spend $600 in one night on a bottle, and then you do it on the next night on another bottle, and then you do it for the Sunday on the bottle, that's $1,800 for a weekend, right? So in her mind, she's probably thinking, if he spends $1,800 for a bottle for a weekend, right? He must make like 4 times that amount. 18 times 4, what's that? Like 60. What's the numbers? Help me out.
What'd you say?
If like, sorry. So say he spends $600 a night on a bottle.
Okay.
3 nights, that's $1,800.
Okay.
1,800 times 4, what's that?
1,800 times 4.
72,000, right? No, 7,200. So 7,200.
Yeah, that's 72,000. Yeah.
7,200, right? So say 7,200, right? She's probably like, he makes 4 times the amount he spends on bottles. So 7,200 times 2, she's like,
what bitches,
he makes $14,400.
What bitches you know is doing this math, bro?
$14,400, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he could take care of me. He's a high value earner. But in a sense, right? This man spent $1,400 that he saved up to go on this trip. He make $800 a week after taxes. You know what I'm saying? And he just living paycheck to paycheck.
Bitches are dumb.
Nah, cause
I'm not gonna say bitches. I'm gonna say some bitches are dumb.
You big bugging on the podcast. But what I'm saying is that, like, I know what shorty, right?
But she said almost 70%. Like,
somebody,
that's an
right?
idiotic response.
Yeah, but I know somebody, right? They went to a place, right? They seen a guy. He was using his friend's Bentley, and he picked her up in her friend's Bentley. He took her to the nicest restaurants, the nicest steakhouse, Del Frisco's Ocean Prime, Roof Chris, right? He spent all that money, right? 2 months later, she figures out that he don't own the Bentley that he drives, that he picked her up in. He drives a regular car. He drives like a Honda or something, right? But he took her to all those places, and she used to that Bentley lifestyle, right? You know what she did? This nigga lied to me. He ruined my trust because he made me believe that there was something that was real that wasn't real. And she got rid of him. Which is fucked up for him. I mean, unless he got the pussy. Because you know what they say, that there's a song, right? Mm-hmm. It's like, from she said on the pussy, me no call her back. You know what I'm saying? Once she give me that thing, I don't call her back. But what I'm saying is that a lot of women be trying to expect some unrealistic expectations. So a lot of niggas be trying to adhere to that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas be like, yeah, I make $10,000 a month.
Those niggas is goofy.
But bro, a lot of niggas is goofy. Especially, like, think about it, right? You a nigga, right? That's around 6 feet tall, right? A lot of niggas is under 6 feet. Most niggas that we know is under 6 feet. So when you think about it, They're like, yo, I gotta entice them with something. I can't entice them with height. I'm gonna entice them with money.
They're saying that niggas overcompensate. That's what you're saying.
They overcompensate, but what I'm saying, they overcompensate in money and things that they feel like they could give to her. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga that's under 6 feet, they're like, yo, I could give her this, I could give her that. You know what I'm saying? Everything but what she wants. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of come with some unrealistic expectations for her.
But alright, I get what you're saying. That's their fault. Because they polluting the game in general. Because when you set unrealistic expectations for a girl, that's on you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you trying to finesse, if you a man, you trying to finesse the game to get some pussy. If that's your prerogative, that's your prerogative, man. I'm not gonna blame you for that. But we also can't blame the girl for deciding not to fuck with the dude because you got her used to a certain lifestyle that she had perceived of you, right? So she took it like, oh, you deceived her. To be honest, my personal opinion would be, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I'm kind of just like, so it seems that the way he enticed you was through money. That's what enticed you about him. Not how he treated you, not how he talked to you, not his minds, not his shit, not even the sex game if he got the pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it seems like the money was the primary thing that was most important to you. Which, if you can admit that to yourself, that's fine. If you can't, then that's something you need to reevaluate about yourself to be like, am I only with people for these type of reasons? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's up to the decision.
That's up to you. I can't blame a girl for doing that because that's who she is. That's who she is.
This is why I said you're not serious, because you can't be serious if you think 50 to 60% of men in this country earn $100,000. When you live in Dallas and you know the minimum wage is $7-something an hour.
People,
man, 10%. 10%.
That's well higher than I thought.
31-year-old woman, yes, 10%. And the men who earn $250,000 more, we're talking closer to 3%.
Oh, I didn't.
Now the question is, what does a man making that kind of money want?
That's higher than I expected.
What?
You said 10% of men make 6 figures or more.
Oh, okay.
That's higher than I thought. That's actually impressive.
I mean, I feel like they want a family and a foundation.
They can get that with any woman. What do they want from the individual woman?
I feel like they want somebody they can trust, somebody that's loyal, somebody.
Cooperativeness. Cooperativeness.
I mean, I can be cooperative. I mean, I listen. I'm peaceful. I'm not argumentative.
Man, the man who's making the kind of money you're talking about is a man who's highly prized by all women. Are you prepared to share your man?
I heard you say something about high value men like to have women as options or something like that. You were saying.
I said we don't cheat there.
Yeah, we don't cheat. We do.
Well, he's making. But what does the average man in this country make? The average black man in this country makes $40,000.
See, but this is another factor in the whole 6-figure man thing. That's a big possibility. Because you also got to think, though, if they businessman or whatever and they traveling, the reality is you might only see them half the year. So the whole option of being able to fuck these joints out here should be a possibility y'all talk about. Should be something y'all talk about.
So what you think? I think he mentioned it in the video. What you think the average black male makes in America?
Oh, I don't know.
I heard you say something about high value men like to have women as options or something like that. You were saying.
I said we don't cheat.
Yeah, we don't cheat. We do.
Well, he's making. What does the average man in this country make? The average black man in this country makes $40,500. He's making $250,000.
The average man in America Makes 40,500.
40,000 average black man.
He's making 6 times what the average black man gets. Should he get 6 times the women?
So you saying if I meet a guy that makes?
I'm just asking you some basic questions. If you got a guy in the top 3% of men, if you land him, do you think what are you bringing to the table that's so great and wonderful that would equate to his? What is he bringing, and what are you bringing?
I already know because I already met a guy that was high value, and you are correct about that. They do want to be with multiple women because I feel like I don't bring enough to the table as a bride.
The reality is too, though. I mean, she's getting into it a little bit. Is like, again, it might because they moving around. They might want to get a little something when they come into a new city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's time.
Yes.
And also, honestly, there's also the ego of being a man that makes that type of money.
Yeah.
Just being realistic. Cause you like, yo, bro, I look decent. I make good money.
Mm-hmm.
I only got one shorty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just being honest, bro.
Right now, I don't have enough going on for him to just be satisfied.
What does he want?
With just me.
I feel like you know what they want. There's one thing that they do want is nothing. Mm-hmm. What they want ain't nothing you can get out in the cultural world.
Yeah,
your grandma had it. You should have listened to it.
What?
I don't want to be too heavy.
Fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Learn how to say yes. Get married earlier. See, the problem is modern women like yourself think you can get out here and get jobs, careers, this and that. Think you can bring something to the table to offset what kind of man you want. They don't care about that. They're hooking with you to have sex. Then you get married and you go marry a girl who's gonna fry.
No, I'm not wavy though.
You're wavy. She's not talking about partners in love. She realized, guess what? If I'm lucky enough to get a man that's gonna be making the kind of money to sit me down somewhere, I'm gonna love him. I'm gonna worship his dirty drawers. I'm not gonna worry about what he's doing as long as he's taking care of me at home. That's not the way modern women think.
I mean,
so what you do is you go get an average man making $20 an hour. And y'all go to it. Why'd you just laugh at half the black men in this country?
Why you just laugh at half the black men in this country?
You said $20 an hour. Mm-hmm. I mean, I make more than that. You make more than that, yeah?
I said,
I'm
going with my finances, but
oh, me neither.
Good amount over that.
I won't comment on any further.
And I was quiet. I was peaceful. I didn't run my mouth. I was submissive. Until I started running my mouth and like getting emotional and catching feelings, that's when I ran them off.
So again, remember when I said modern women are high value home wreckers? You wrecked your own home.
I wrecked it, yeah. And he was a good dude.
High value homeworkers.
I was a good woman too. Like for my birthday, he was supposed to go to Mexico.
Good women don't. If we go to the Bible, a good woman doesn't bring chaos into her own home. Better to live on the roof than live in the house of a contentious woman. See, I can do this all day long, man. But bottom line is this: women like yourself today are convenient Christians. You want God to do what He does, but you're not doing what God commanded or ordained for you to do. You're not living like a Christian woman. You're not. You can't say you are.
I mean, I'm not perfect.
But them Cupid eyelashes right there. Come on, man. I mean, I'm just saying that. I'm saying that you can't bring God into it if you're not going to do your own part. Because at the end of the day, this is back and forth. With 31, we turn to 32, we turn to 33.
You just be used to them, though.
We turn to 35. Next thing you know,
just be used to shorty just doing mad stuff to their stuff.
Because right now, you cannot say you're actively dating somebody serious that's a high value man that is seriously considering proposing and making you.
You do somewhere?
That's not happening.
You do somewhere?
So,
time
is going on.
Dre, yo, I can't do this, yo.
You think you need to get serious and start realizing
you're not even a high value man that make 8 figures.
I believe sound good to my girlfriends, but the men that
I'm a woman though.
Still.
Well, I understand, and my problem is I do be listening to people. Because I wasn't saying nothing. I wasn't bothering him. until I started listening to people.
People, you mean women?
Like women, yes.
Yes.
That's single. Like, why am I listening to single women? Like, it was stupid.
So go back to the beginning of the broadcast when I said women keep women single because they give women advice.
You're right.
Man, sometimes when friends cross you up a little bit, though.
Yeah, man, motherfucker. Rebound.
Because when you talk to somebody that's inexperienced about something, the advice is... You have to be able to... Like, if you're asking somebody about something, you should be able to, like, at least have enough knowledge about the subject where you can tell whether it's helpful or not helpful.
You don't gotta put up with that shit.
And they've never been in a relationship.
My clothes be outside.
Or they just never been in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you should not get a relationship advice from somebody that's never been in one. Yeah. Or been able to navigate one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I ain't never dated nobody more than 2 months.
Right, like they never
put
been around.
Put the disclaimer out first before you give advice.
Right, because if you asking somebody advice that's just be out here whoring, for lack of a better term, why would you ask them about being in a relationship? Like, yo, fuck these hoes, get another one.
Yeah, just replace it.
Yeah, you all miserable now.
It ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. You like, I love that bitch.
Nah, it was something to cut that bitch off.
And that's where everybody listening.
She's still on my mind.
Other women that's single and don't have enough going on to even keep.
So if I'm so right, then why don't you do what I said?
I just started listening to you. I'm gonna keep listening to you, but a lot of people, honestly,
it's not. And here's the thing: it's not what I said.
A lot of people said that you
full
of shit. A lot of people were saying you was full of shit, so I had to listen on my own to get my own perspective.
No, but a lot of people will say I'm full of shit. Okay. But I tell you what, the people who are saying I'm full of shit, what do they have for you?
They don't have shit going on. Like,
they don't have any results for you. But then you got women like this. You got women like this.
That be the thing, man. Like, motherfucker, oh, you full of shit, but I got nothing going on.
And then you got a woman saying, Kevin Samuels' advice is the reason I got engaged. People can say whatever they want to.
Yeah.
But I've got people in relationships, engaged, married, and I'm not a matchmaker. The people who tell you I'm full of shit are angry women.
Yeah. Because I actually understand where you're coming from. I was like, let me listen to this man because I feel like...
Are any of these women who think I'm full of shit, are they in shape?
I don't think you're full of shit. I feel like a lot of black women...
I'm saying the women who say I'm full of shit, are they in great shape?
I didn't see not one that... No. Nope.
Are they attractive? Okay. So the women who don't tend to have a problem with me are women that can actually get
careful, careful.
Wow.
The women that have problem with me are fat bitches.
Don't cut them off. Don't cut them off, Kev.
The bottom line is this: if you seriously want to get
fat,
married,
unhappy bitches.
Single friends. You need to repent and beg forgiveness from the men.
You think so?
What else you gonna do? Because here's the thing: many women today, you have earned the ability to talk shit amongst your girlfriends because you went to Clark's, Spelman, whatever. You got your MBA, your PhD.
Right.
You earned the right to talk shit in the workplace because you've been a modicum successful there, but you earned nothing with the men. Nothing. And the thing is, most women don't come at men thinking that they need to be humble and great and have some gratitude, thinking that, guess what? What I want is an exceptional man, and he's supposed to just get me because I'm the prize. He's lucky that I'm here, and if I even decide to give him.
Yeah, a lot of people got it misconstrued. Like, you have to be exceptional too. If you want an exceptional man, I feel like.
Well, I'm telling Dallas is one of the worst places to be because it has a high rate of Christian feminists. I've lived there for 12 years. I got dozens of interviews with women in Dallas.
So you saying my husband won't be in Texas?
You ain't gonna have a husband until you are a wife.
Yeah.
You findeth the wife, finds a good thing. That presupposes you're already a wife. What makes you a wife?
You said like back in the day, like my granny, I have to be submissive. I have to be quiet. I have to know that a man is the man. Know that the man is
in general, men want peace.
They want peace. I know, because when I was bringing peace, everything was perfect. But then I started listening to my homegirls.
Well, how about this? A big part of the reason women self-sabotage, they don't think they deserve it. That's why I say everybody in the black community, especially our women, need counseling.
We got to stop listening to people. You got to listen to your heart and stop listening to people.
No, you need to get some counseling, therapy, because even if people were around you, if your head was in the right place, you would be around those people.
I know you're right.
But we resist therapy and counseling, and we think God is going to do it. And that's why I come down hard against it, because I've listened to women say God's going to bring somebody, and guess what? I got 3 aunts. 2 of them already died by themselves, waiting on God. God ain't got nothing to do with this.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. That was Kevin Samuels. Please, guys, send me a husband. Let us know what y'all think about it. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all share, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We out there.